must agree to those changes. The Wake County District Attorney has decided not to press charges against workers at a group home. This after a man who has autism was left in a hot van for more than 6 hours. Amanda Lamb spent the day investigating this case, spoke with the victim's father in what turned out to be a very emotional interview. Amanda?
David, the family members of Curtis Williams, who is called Buddy by everyone close to him, keep replaying this awful situation in their heads. Now, Buddy's father, Kurt Williams, tells us he hasn't been able to sleep and thinks about it every time he gets in his hot car in the morning each day before he turns his air conditioner on. Now, while the group home faces internal scrutiny and scrutiny from the state, the district attorney tells WRAL no laws were broken. Temperatures were in the 90s Friday when 35-year-old Curtis Buddy Williams, who has severe autism, was left in the van belonging to the group home where he lives for more than 6 hours during a work outing. 2 employees and 5 other residents were traveling in the van with Williams.
He suffered immensely, so much more than we can even imagine. Nobody can imagine what he went through. 6.5 hours in a van in 92-degree weather with no air, no water, and no way out.
It wasn't until the van returned to the group home on Mason Street in Apex that the next shift of workers discovered Williams suffering from heat stroke. When the next shift of employees at this group home discovered Williams in the van, they put cold towels on him to try to bring his temperature down. An effort investigators tell us may have saved his life. So it sounds like this man was pretty lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. It was, extremely hot on Friday, and you're inside of a closed vehicle with the windows up.
Apex police investigated the case and turned their findings over to the Wake County District Attorney's Office. The District Attorney's Office decided there wasn't enough there to charge anybody.
To meet the elements of the statute, correct.
Prosecutors say under state law, there must be a pattern of behavior leading to serious injury to charge someone. No one at the group home would speak to us Tuesday. Okay, can you give us the contact? Williams' father still doesn't understand how the 2 employees in a small van could miss his son.
How they missed him twice. They missed him at the workplace, and then they missed him at the home, and there was 2 of them. It's just real hard to understand that.
Now, the company which runs the group home Rest Care Residential Services out of Kentucky gave us a statement today saying, "We deeply regret what occurred. We have extensive controls in place to protect the people we serve. We do not tolerate any actions that endanger the people we serve." Now, the State Department of Health and Human Services also confirms they have received a complaint about this group home. They tell us they can't speak about a pending investigation. They will tell us, however, this home was licensed in 1993. They've had only 2 complaints since then, and neither of those resulted in any disciplinary actions by the state. Williams' father tells WRAL his son has been at this home for 10 years, and he's been very happy with the care his son received up until now. David?
Amanda, before you leave us, just as that father asked, I think a lot of people watching tonight might be asking the same thing. How do you miss someone like that? I mean, was this person lying down? Were they in this van? Physically, how are they missed?
That's a great question because it's a small van, and we understand that he's over 6 feet tall. So we don't know the answer to that, and his family desperately wants to know the answer to that. And as you can tell from his father's voice, he is heartbroken by the situation.
No question, understandable. Amanda Lamb, thank you.
Coming up, North Carolina